industry way up here, and y'all are way down here. For 20 straight years, we grew. And I wish y'all could grow. If it's just a little bit, dadgummit, grow. It takes time. You got to spend hours building Crusaders. Don't sell on the first interview. Build these trusting relationships. And the only way you do that is by spending time. In building trusting relationships, you gotta have the ability. I call this a coach's heart, but you gotta have the ability to always look for the good in people. I've met very few people in my life that don't have some goodness in them. But they've been so beat up, they've been so put down that they forgot what it was like to believe in themselves, to believe that they grew up a dreamer in high school. When they were young, man, they wanted to go conquer the world. But then they got dumped out in the big bad world, and people start lying to them and screwing them and use them, and they just gradually lost their ability to dream and to hope. You got to become an expert on finding that goodness. And you sell hope and opportunity. That's what all the giants did in A.O. Williams. We didn't sell life insurance and investments. We didn't, buy term and invest the difference was our crusade, but dadgummit, we sell hope and opportunity. We gave people a chance to feel good about themselves again, to get excited about something again, to go out and hit somebody in the wrong kind of jersey, on the wrong color jersey again. Praising your people. You got to become an expert on praising your people. It's got to be spontaneous. It's got to be a way of life. Write letters. I'm a great letter writer. I still don't have a cell phone. I still can't text nobody, but I'm a great letter writer. I think for the last 40 years, I've written a letter almost every day to somebody telling them I love them. I'm thinking about them. I'm proud of them. You got to know everybody's first name on your team. You do T-shirts. Back when we didn't have any money to do recognition, you got to be real creative. We became famous for doing T-shirts, put hero across it, and you give it out for recognition, or I am somebody, or I am a stud. See, nobody wants a boss. Listen to this, folks. Nobody wants a boss. You've got to understand human nature. You've got to understand the hurt that people are in out there, how they're suffering out there, how they've been beat up and put down. And I don't care what anybody says, the economy is worse today than it's ever been. My grandbabies that are graduating from college today, their future looks bleaker, it hates like crap than it's ever been. And A.O. Williams was one bright, shining star out there that would give people a real chance to really do something, to stand out above the crowd out there. See, nobody wants a boss. Everybody hates bosses. Nobody wants a boss. But everybody needs a coach. See, coaches believe to get the best out of people, you got to learn how to praise them. It's got to be spontaneous. It's got to be an all-the-time thing. Bosses believe you get the best out of people by criticizing them, by threatening them, by intimidating them. Bull. Coaches have the ability. You've got to develop the ability as a leader if you want to do something great and produce people that do something great. You've got to have the ability to look inside the person and find their hopes, to find their dreams, to find their strengths. And then you take those and you build them up. You make them feel special. Folks, if you want to win big, you got to do the big things, the important things. It's Mickey Mouse getting a license. It's Mickey Mouse learning to recruit people. All the business things. Anybody can do that. But you understand what I'm talking about? All this crap here. This is the dadgum difference between winners and losers. And you know what, Rusty and Bobby? Angela has a fit when I do this. She said, Art, you look like you're mad. I wish you could just talk like a civilized human being. I mean, you get up there and you start screaming and hollering and all that kind of stuff. Dadgummit, that's what made us different. I love it. I'm tough. I'll fight y'all. You want to fight me? Bring your dadgum lunch, Prudential, because we'll fight all day, all tomorrow, and all the next dadgum day. I'm in this thing to win. This is not Mickey Mouse. This is not playtime. We don't play nice. We play to win. If you're in the wrong color jerseys, we're going to knock your butt off. So I don't know. I don't know where, you know, Primerica's probably too professional for this. I mean, y'all have tried to clean this thing up probably, you know. You don't talk like this anymore. Yeah, I don't know. And I'm only saying that because I look at the dadgum numbers. Y'all are way down here, and we were way up here, so y'all ain't doing something right, okay? And I think it's the heart things. I think it's the heart things. I think so many people in Primerica are in it for the money. They're in it for the business. Nothing wrong with that, but that ain't first. That ain't the most important things. This is what always, hey, you see this? You see this? This is all heart stuff. We built Crusaders. To win big, you got to become a coach. You got to become an expert on praising people, an expert on recognition. See, coaches sell hope. Coaches sell dreams. Bosses sell insurance. Bosses sell investments. Bosses are always talking about how much money you can make. Coaches are always talking about winning in life, having a great family, having great character, having a great work ethic, having good morals, becoming financially independent. Coaches are like a dadgum magnet. People are drawn to them like bees to honey. You know, at A.O. Williams, we created this atmosphere. I used to talk about to all those 225,000 A.O. Williams people. I said, folks, don't take for granted this incredible, powerful culture. It's like a big old cocoon that we built around A.O. Williams, where everything is positive. Everything is go, go, go. Everybody wants you to win. Everybody was a cross-pollination in A.O. Williams. Rusty was talking to Bobby's group. Bobby was talking to Rusty's group. Jenny was talking to Bob Turley's group. And on and on and on. Everybody wanted everybody at A.O. Williams to win. We were a team. We were in a dadgum war against Prudential and against the industry. We created this incredible cocoon. Let me tell you something. It's got to be in your house too. It's got to be with your kids and your grandkids. I want you to put this on this sums up A.O. Williams. It's got to be a way of life. Praising people, looking for the good things in people, creating an environment that's totally positive, totally excited, totally, you can count on me. I'll be here especially when it's tough. I ain't ever quitting. I ain't ever going to lose faith in you. I don't care how tough it gets. I'm here to fight with you until the end. This morning, I walked through Angela's room as I was fixing to leave to come down and tape this thing. My 6-year-old granddaughter, Evie, my oldest of 7, 6 years old, she left this on Mama Too's. That's Angela. That's what they call her, Mama Too. She left this on her mirror on her desk. I love you, Mama Too. I love you, Mama Too, so much that I cannot stand it. Love, Eddie. That's A.O. Williams. That's this much. That's why we were up here and y'all are down here, because we loved it. We created this culture that was so positive. And people just knew we were going to give them a chance. And they just wanted some company to give them a dadgum chance and to be there to fight with them. And we're going to fight with you. We ain't going to let you down. We're going to be there for you, especially when times are tough. How did we beat Prudential? Prudential sold life insurance to make a living. A.O. Williams gave people a chance to change their lives. I'm going to go through just a couple of business things real quick because we did have great business principles at A.O. Williams. We had a great foundation. It wasn't any Mickey Mouse company. We always got better. We always come out with better products, better commissions, you know, better things for our people to use in the field across the kitchen table. Let me just give you a few examples, and you got to build your business on strong foundations. We had 5 fundamental business foundations we were built upon. Number one, we built Crusaders first. You know,